Scallions, also known as green onions, spring onions, or salad onions, are vegetables of various allium onion species. Scallions have a milder taste than most onions. Their close relatives include garlic, shallot, leek, chive, spring onion and Chinese onion. Although the bulbs of many allium species are used as food, the defining characteristic of scallion species is that they lack a fully developed bulb. Allium species referred to as scallions have hollow, tubular green leaves growing directly from the bulb. These leaves are used as a vegetable, they are eaten either raw or cooked. The leaves are often chopped into other dishes, in the manner of onions or garlic. Etymology. The words scallion and shallot are related and can be traced back to the Greek ascalonian as described by the Greek writer Theophrastus. This name, in turn, seems to originate from the name of the ancient Canaan city of Ashkelon. The plant itself came from farther east of Europe. Types. Species and cultivars that may be called scallions include A. cepa, White Lisbon, White Lisbon winter hardy, an extra hardy variety for overwintering. Calcot A. cepa var, cepa. Most of the cultivars grown in the West primarily as scallions belong to this variety. However, the scallions from A. cepa var, cepa common onion are from a young plant, harvested before a bulb forms or sometimes after slight bulbing has occurred. A. cepa var, aggregatum, formerly A. ascalonicum, commonly called shallots or sometimes echalot. A. chinense. A. fistulosum, the Welsh onion, does not form bulbs even when mature, and is grown in the West almost exclusively as a scallion or salad onion, although in Asia this species is of primary importance and used both fresh and cooked. A. Times proliferum, sometimes used as scallions. Uses. Spring onions may be cooked or used raw as a part of salads, salsas or Asian recipes. Diced scallions are used in soup, noodle and seafood dishes, sandwiches, curries and as part of a stir-fry. In many Eastern sauces, the bottom half centimeter (quarter inch) of the root is commonly removed before use. In Mexico and the southwest United States, cebolitas are scallions that are sprinkled with salt, grilled whole and eaten with cheese and rice. Topped with lime juice, they are typically served as a traditional accompaniment to asado dishes. In Catalan cuisine, calcot is a type of onion traditionally eaten in a calcotada, plural, calcotades. A popular gastronomic event of the same name is held between the end of winter and early spring, where calcots are grilled, dipped in salvicciata or romesco sauce, and consumed in massive quantities. In Japan, scallions are cultivated in two ways. In western Japan, leaf green scallions are typically eaten, where only the green portion is consumed. In eastern Japan, root green scallions are popular. The scallions are partially buried, so a portion of the stalk is kept underground. As a result, a significant part of the stalk remains white in color, and is cultivated to be very thick. The green portion of these root scallions are discarded, and the thick white portions of the scallion are consumed. In Japanese cuisine, scallions are used in abundance, as an accompaniment to tofu, noodle dishes, hot pots and stir-fries. In Vietnam, Welsh onion is important to prepare dua han, fermented onions, which is served for Tet, the Vietnamese New Year. A kind of sauce, mo han, Welsh onion fried in oil, is used in dishes such as com tam, bon it and ka tim nun. Welsh onion is the main ingredient in the dish chow han, which is a rice porridge used to treat the common cold. In India, it is eaten as an appetizer raw with main meals. In North India, coriander, mint and onion chutney are made using uncooked scallions. In the United Kingdom, scallions are normally chopped and added to mashed potatoes, or as an added ingredient to potato salad. In the southern Philippines, it is ground in a mortar along with ginger and chili pepper to make a native condiment called wet palapa, which can be used to spice dishes or as a topping for fried or sun-dried food. It can also be used to make the dry version of palapa, when it is stir-fried with fresh coconut shavings and wet palapa. During the Passover meal Seder, Persian Jews whack each other with scallions before singing the song Dayenu, symbolizing the whips endured by the Israelites under the ancient Egyptians. An oil, scallion oil, is sometimes made from the green leaves. The leaves are chopped and lightly cooked, then emulsified in oil, which is used as a garnish. Nutritional value. See Allium fistulosum. Regional and other names. Scallions have various other common names throughout the world. These names include spring onion, green onion, table onion, salad onion, onion stick, long onion, baby onion, precious onion, yard onion, gibbon, saibo and shallot. Scallion and its many names can be mistakenly used for the young plants of the shallot A. cepavar. Aggregatum, formerly A. ascalonicum, harvested before bulbs form, or sometimes after slight bulbing has occurred. Afghanistan, known as Shna payas, meaning green onion. Albania, known as kepe te en joma, meaning young, baby onions. Arabic, known in the Arabic-speaking countries as bisel actor, green onion. Argentina, known as cebola de verdea and ciboulette. Australia, the common names are spring onions and shallots. Bangladesh, in Bangla it is known as pemaja pata, which means onion leaf or onion leaves. Belgium, in the Dutch-speaking part, it is known as pijpajuan, which means tubular onion. Bosnia and Herzegovina, known as maladi luck. Brazil, known as cebolinha, which is also the Portuguese word for chives. A more precise term is cebolinha verde, which refers specifically to A. fistulosum. Cambodia, called Canada, known as green onion. Caribbean, often referred to as chives. China, the common name is Kong, Shao Kong is another term for scallion. Colombia, known as cebola larga. Costa Rica, usually cebollín. Croatia, maladi luck, meaning young onion. Denmark, known as forårslag when referring to undeveloped A. peña and pibelig when referring to A. fistulosum. Dominican Republic, known as cebollín. Ecuador, known as cebola larga. England and some Commonwealth countries including Singapore, the most common name is spring onion. Estonia, known as rohelin sibyl, literally green onion. Finland, known as kevatsipuli, literally spring onion. France, known as oignon vert, literally green onion, ciboule, and cibette. Germany and Austria, known as Frühlingszwiebel among other names, which means spring onion. Greece, known as Fraisko kremidaki. Hungary, known as ujajima, literally new onion. Iceland, known as vorlauker, literally spring onion. India may be referred to as spring onion, and in Hindi-speaking areas as hara payas. In the eastern state of West Bengal, spring onions are referred to as gacha pimaja, literally meaning tree onions. Indonesia and Malaysia, known as daun bawang, onion leaf. The same term is used for leeks, daun bawang parai. Chinese chives which can be mistaken for scallions are called daun kusai. Israel, known as batzil yarok, bezel yurk, which means green onion. Iran, known as payach. Ireland and Northern Ireland, the term scallions is commonly used. Italy, known as cipolla d'inverno, winter onion. Cipolotto or cipoletta, which means little onion. Cipollotti fresci, fresh little onions, or cipolla verde, green onion. Japan, known as negi. Kong negi Jamaica, known as a scallion and refers to Welsh onion. Korea, known as pa, larger variety of Allium fistulosum called daepa, big scallion. Thinner early variety called silpa, thread scallion. Allium times proliferum called J. jacquepiae. Kyrgyzstan, known as KKPS, which literally translates to blue onion. Latvia, known as Sipaloki. Lithuania, known as Laiskinis Svogunas in Lithuania, which means leafy onion. Netherlands, known as Bos Ui, which literally translates as bundle onion, or Lente Ui, which translates as spring onion. New Zealand, the common name is spring onion. Norway, known as Varlok or Varlok Nynorsk. Peru, the common name is Cebola China, which means Chinese onion in Spanish. Philippines, known as Sibuyas na Mura. It is also called Berdeng Sibuyas. Portugal, known as Cebolinho. Quebec, known as Échalot. Romania, known as Sifa Verde, which means green onion. Russia, known as Zelenij Luk, which means green onion. Scotland, known as spring onion, and also in Scots as Seabees or Seabees, from the French cibo. Serbia, known as Mladi Luk, which means young onion. Slovakia, known as Sibiki, which is an irregular diminutive of onions, place, or simply Jarna Cibula, which means spring onion. Spain, known as Cebolleta. In the little city of Valls, Catalonia, there's a local traditional variety of sweetie onion named calcets. Sri Lanka, known as Luna Kola, which literally means onion leaves, or in Tamil as Venkayatal, Sweden, known as Saladslök in Swedish, salad onion, as a general name for onions with not yet fully developed bulbs, and Piplok, pipe onion, when referring to A. fistulosum. The term Varlok, spring onion, is sometimes also used, but that is a misnomer caused by translating the English spring onion. Varlok is the Swedish name for Gagia lutea, which is inedible and not an onion at all. Turkey, known as Tez Sogan, meaning fresh onion. United States, known as scallion or green onion, except for the New Orleans area where it is known as shallot. The term green onion is also used in reference to immature specimens of the ordinary onion Allium cepa harvested in the spring. United Kingdom and some Commonwealth countries including Singapore, the most common name is spring onion. Vietnam, known as han la, which means leaf onion. Scallion la means leaf, in order to distinguish with han te, which means onion. Wales, known as spring onion or gibbon, also known in South Wales as sibone, pronounced shiboon, from the French cibo. See also